Alright, so I already do a lot of guides and tutorials, but they usually end up being pretty long, and sometimes they're even over an hour, which is definitely too long to be accessible to a lot of people. So I'm going to try to do something really short and different. This is going to be about 5 minutes. I'm going to go over Jin Kisaragi as a start. So Jin Kisaragi is a really basic and strong character. He's pretty easy to pick up, but he's also strong at high level. He really excels with the strong neutral game, and also has overwhelming pressure, and just definitely has all the tools to deal with any situation since he's really well-rounded. So we're gonna jump into this, and I apologize for talking fast, but try and make this short video as short as possible. Alright, so set my timer. Jumping right into this, his neutral game, his main pokes you're going to be using is 5C, which is just extremely fast, and it just has huge priority in range. So you're going to be using that a lot for max range, to either keep people out or get in. His jump C also serves the same purpose in air. It's important to note that it's going to be untechable to the ground if you counter hit it, so you'll get a combo from pretty much anywhere, which is amazing. Getting into his pressure a little bit, his A normals are really fast. You want to stagger his 2A to keep yourself unpredictable. His 5B has 2 hits, so it's really good at confirming the situation and just basic combo filler. His 2B is his low. You're going to be using that a lot in your pressure to open people up. His 5C work is, his C normals work is frame traps. In particular, his 5C doesn't have very much recovery, so if you want to just reset pressure with it, never a bad idea. And his 2C works as a natural frame trap because it just has a huge gap, so you're going to be using that for frame traps. In general, he can late chain his normals a lot, so just using all those tools effectively is going to give you really good offense. And he also has a lot of ways of resetting pressure. In particular, his 6B, you can Gatling into it from a lot of things, and it's plus on block. It'll go over lows and throws, but you can get hit out of it, so you want to keep your placement of it pretty random in your Gatlings. Also, you can use his 2D from a further range, especially from 5C range. This range is really hard for people to deal with, so using 2D to reset pressure is a good idea. In addition, his 2A is jump cancelable, and using his jump 2C and pressure is really hard for a lot of characters to deal with because it's difficult to anti-air on reaction. In particular, people are going to stand up when you jump, so you can alter the timing of your jump C and do it really early to hit people out of their anti-air attempts, and then come down with your jump C. And so using that and changing the timing of your jump 2C is really difficult to deal with. So just between all your tools, just using everything together is pretty difficult. You also want to be using his throw a lot. His really strong pressure gives him a strong throw game as well. So you want to be ticking into his throw from a 2A, from a 5B late as well. You want to be using your 2A to catch people OSing and then TRM them. You can use 5B for that purpose as well. As far as knockdowns go, on the ground opponent, you're going to be using his Sekagen a lot. It makes them stagger so that you pretty much get a free meaty after. You want to go low or use 5B and then frame trap into a low or whatever. Use your staggers. Also from Sekagen, remember to use throw a lot. It's pretty hard to deal with. If you do that or use Sekagen, and you can go for a TRM attempt. You can also go for an Ice Car Ender and then pick up rolls with 2B pretty safely, leading into a whole combo. For the air, you're going to be using his jump C a lot, like I said. His jump 2C also works pretty well, has a lot of priority. His jump A works as a great anti-air, air to air because it's really fast, and jump B has a little bit more horizontal range. So you want to be confirming your air hits into jump D, and then you can land and go for another reset or whatever since they're frozen. In the corner, you're either going to be going for a Sekagen knockdown off short starters. Off of Sekagen, you can do a safe jump. This will catch rolls and safe jump as well, so it's really good. You want to be going for that. On normal starters, you want to go for a freeze basically, and either go into a high mix-up, or you can go into a low mix-up, or you can even go for a throw, which is pretty hard to deal with. He also has some overheads. You can use 6A. You can't combo off it unless you RC. On crouching, it forces crouching, and on crouching, make sure you combo into 6C. You can either do 5C, 6C, or 2C, 6C. Doesn't matter. On corner, you also want to be doing the same thing, like that, and going for that route. You can practice your confirms, however. Also, if they're jumping, use the 2 hits of 2B, 5B to easily confirm into a freeze. You can even go for a combo after, like such. You can also use his TK, his Ongeki as an overhead, and get a pretty good combo off that. Off max range, you want to be using EX Ice Card to confirm. And also in pressure, you can use TK Fireball to put you at a safe range, where you can play the mid-range game even more. And so, that's pretty much it. You want to remember to make sure you confirm your hits well, confirm your normal starters in particular, go for grab a lot, and usually, if you're getting beat out in your pressure, it usually means that you're not mixing things up well enough. So make sure you try all of his options, try all of his tools, especially against different opponents, and depending on how they play, you want to be trying different things. So that's pretty much Jin Kisaragi in a nutshell. Just remember, everything he has is pretty hard to deal with, and so just try to keep it fresh, and yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.